Do a little brake boost, get it ready, and go. This car's crazy. Alright guys, so today we are in a 1994 Toyota Soarer. This car is amazing. Now let me tell you what, the owner of this vehicle, when he lived back in the States, actually had a Lexus SC300. For those of you that don't know, this is basically, not basically, this is the same car. The Japanese version though is of course right-hand drive, also twin turbo. It's very, very fast. This one specifically is a 5-speed manual, 1JZ twin turbo motor. Now everyone knows that the Mark III Supras have the 1JZ twin turbo setup as well. But this is the first JZ car that I've actually driven. Now I've been driving this car for about 2 to 3 months at this point. The owner's letting me use it at the moment. And I have been doing quite a bit of work to it. I've been able to get underneath the car. And to be honest, this car is very easy to work on. I've had to change the alternator just because it was actually bad when he purchased it. Thought it was a battery, changed the battery, still didn't work. So I come to find out that it was the alternator, so I went ahead and replaced that. But very, very easy car to work on. Now this being the first JZ car that I've driven, probably I'm not going to want to go to anything else after this. This engine is so smooth. I can't begin to express how smooth this car is. This car has a Blitz Nur Spec exhaust. From my beliefs, it is a full turbo back. It's still running the stock turbos. I believe it does have a stock ECU, but with a tune. And we also have a Blitz electronic turbo timer. It's not really a performance modification, it's more so just a maintenance kind of help make your turbos not blow up sooner type thing. The Toyota Soarer was a personal luxury GT coupe that was sold by Toyota in Japan. The Toyota Soarer brand itself started in 1981 and went all the way to 2005. So this Toyota Soarer's chassis is technically called the Z30. The Z30 Soarer began in 1991 and went all the way to 2005. Now in the United States, its counterpart, the Lexus SC300 to SC400, is what you guys know as the Toyota Soarer. Now the different powertrains that do come in this car, which even here, they come in different powertrains. They have a 2.5 liter 1JZ-GTE inline 6 turbo, which is what this is right here. They also have a 3.0 liter 2JZ-GE inline 6, which is a non-turbo 2JZ motor, and a 4.0 liter 1UZ-FE V8. Now the V8s are probably one of the most rare to find, at least from what I've seen here in Japan. You don't really just find them that often. Now this is a very beefy car. You can pretty much just feel it when you go ahead and try to open the door. The hinges, the hinges on the doors feel like they should be on an aircraft. And here's the thing, I work on aircraft. I'm an aircraft mechanic. That is my job. So me saying that, I think it holds some weight. But the one thing I will say is, if you have driven a Lexus before in the States, you can tell the difference between a Toyota and a Lexus. And it kind of carries the same way here, except everything feels like that. Toyotas, well, there is no Lexus here. So every single Toyota here feels like it's built like a Lexus back in the States. Can't really give you much on the stock steering wheel because we do have a Momo Race steering wheel that is aftermarket that was placed on a custom hub. But everything else for the most part is bone stock, and let me tell you, this car has a very, very good feel to it. It feels like it is built correctly. I think one of the main reasons this car feels so smooth, especially when driving it, is due to its curb weight. Now its curb weight, this model, is 3,400 pounds. That's a heavy car right there, I'm going to tell you what. And it goes all the way up to 3,800 pounds for the V8 model of Soarer. Now, these are some nice roads right here. I just randomly found this. This car loves to just take corners. It is amazing. So from the factory, the Toyota Soarer, this 1994 that is, puts out 279 horsepower, 268 foot-pounds of torque. Now, I'm pretty sure if you guys are watching this, you know about Japanese cars and you know about the gentleman's agreement that the Japanese had, which says that if a car makes over 279 horsepower, basically just label it as 279 horsepower. So after putting these cars in the dynos, after they have been released, they've noticed much higher horsepower ratings have occurred. Now, the 5-speed manual versions of this Toyota Soarer came with Toyota's widely known R154 transmission, and just from using this thing for months, this transmission it feels like it would be bulletproof. You could probably take a shotgun to the underside of this car, shoot the trans, and it would be just fine. This transmission is never grinded on me. It goes into reverse every single time. You know, you have those cars that it's finicky. It's a pain to get the car in reverse. That is not the deal here with this car. As quick as that was, that is my review on this 1994 1JZ twin turbo Toyota Soarer. Basically, this car, to just put it in layman's terms, this car is a Supra. It's a Mark III Supra with a different body. That's basically all it is. And you know what? It's so much fun. This car is just a blast to drive. People give me thumbs up, even here in Japan. Locals give me thumbs up, and in broken ass English say nice car. You know, you're actually driving the Toyota Soarer. I tell you what, this car is amazing. Amazing. If you ever have a chance to get a hold of one of these things in the States, please do.